morning. It's October 19th. I'm gonna get into the hives today and just make sure everything's okay in there post Hurricane Milton, to see, just make sure we don't have any hive beetle problems or anything else going on inside the hives. They look pretty good from the outside, but you never know. I also need to take the straps off, and then I need to take the little doodads out of the ground, but I forgot to bring that tool with me, so I'll probably just leave those there for now and trip over them 100 times. So I'm going to start with Hive 3. They've been looking pretty good from the outside, so that's continuing to move them in the right direction. So we'll see what we've got going on inside. It's very windy and cool out this morning, so that doesn't mess up my smoker too much. But it's very nice weather for beekeeping. Overheat. I know how to get these off. Let's see. Oh, that was a fail. So for some reason my video stopped recording while I was inspecting Hive 3. Hive 3 looks amazing. They look great. So no complaints there. I saw the queen. I did remove a swarm cell that looked like it was almost completed, but the queen's laying. There's eggs and larvae in there, so I don't know why they're building that. Then, right as I was finishing up there, the guys showed up to fix our fence. So that's good news. Our fence is fixed now. I can safely let my dog out in the yard. We kind of had it blocked off in various weird ways before, and it was not holding 100%. So now everything's back fixed how it should be. We had about 120 feet of fence that was leaning that they straightened up, and then we had a couple panels out and 2 gates out, and they fixed that. So I took a break. Now I'm back out here. Hopefully my video does what it's supposed to do, and we can check out Hives 1 and 2. So let's see what's going on in this hive. Okay. Looks like we've got quite a few bees in the honey super here. I did put some entrance reducers on this hive because they've been having some yellow jackets actually trying to get in, which they have fought off successfully from every time I've seen it. They're just coming like one at a time, but ooh, boy. Okay. Here. How are we doing here, girls? I don't see a lot of activity in this honey super, which, you know, we just had a storm and a lot of the resources are, you know, trees and things are damaged, so not surprising. We do have some wax down here, so I'm not sure make of that, but here we go. Okay, so one of the things I need to do today is remove the varroa strips because they've been in there the correct number of days now. I'm not going to retest right now. I should, because that's what you should do after you treat. But I feel like the bees just went through a lot with the hurricane, and I don't really want to kill 300 bees to test for mites. And also, the numbers were pretty low to begin with, so I don't think I really need to. I think they're probably okay. Boy, this hive is building a wonky comb. That's Hive 2's job, guys. Girls. That's what Hive 2 usually does, not you. see what we got happening here. This hive has a lot of resources. I'm tempted to give a frame to Hive 3, but every time I do that, I end up with a robbing situation. I did give Hive 3 some pollen. I'm afraid to put sugar syrup in there because every time I do, they get robbed. Yeah, all of these frames have a real nice, kind of like a rainbow, where the brood is here and then the honey's here. I still have high hopes for fall honey, but the chances of that did go down quite a bit after having a hurricane. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Okay, so I am going to give sort of a pollen petty, even though this hive looks like they have a lot of resources. Just because of the storm, I'm trying to make sure they have everything they need. So put this here, this over it, because hive beetles will get stuck in that. And then I'm tempted to put a couple of beetle traps too, even though I didn't see any. Maybe I'll just, well, you know, the problem is that pound headies attract hive beetles. So, yeah. All right, so Hive 2 I'm actually slightly concerned about because they don't seem to have as much traffic coming in and out as they normally do. I don't know if they lost some numbers during the storm or what. But they had a ton of hive beetles in here last time I looked. It was not great. So, I don't know if that's what's going on or what, but we're gonna get in here and have a look, see what's happening. It could just be that there's not as much nectar flow. Here's a little frog. But it also could be that they're having a problem. So this hive, I did see like a ton of hive beetles in last time. So I don't know what we're gonna find in here. So I'm gonna take it slow here and see what we see. Okay, I do see a few hive beetles here. Smush, smush, smush. Not too bad. Last time there was like, I don't know, like a dozen of them crawling around in here. Yeah, with the wonky comb. I'm just sort of smushing it down so they can, you know, rebuild it the right way. Super hard to see eggs. There's a giant drone walking around. Ooh, there's two. Huh. Interesting. Drones are not of a whole lot of use this time of year. They just eat. Usually the bees start kicking them out. Boy, there's a lot of drones in here. Shoot, you know what happened? This drone frame probably should have been removed, and I did not remove it because we had a hurricane. Now we have a whole bunch of drones. That's okay. Man, there are a lot of them. Funny. So, if you just look like here, the ones that look really big, those are the drones. There's a lot of them in here. I've messed up. I should have removed that. Well, I mean, I couldn't because we were in a hurricane, but yep, this is all hatched out, and now they're filling it with honey. That's okay. I mean, we had a mite treatment in here, so hopefully. What's interesting is Hive 1 removed a whole ton of brood, like pupas, and dumped them outside the hive like a couple days after the storm. And I was wondering if those were from the green frame. So that hive seems to have more hygienic behavior than this hive, like where they'll get rid of either A, they thought we don't need all these drones, let's get rid of them, or B, there were mites on them and they said, ooh, let's get rid of these mites. But at first I thought that I had put a drone frame in there that was full of dead larvae and they were removing the dead larvae. But now that I see this, I think that maybe they removed all the larvae that were about to be drones. They weren't dead ones, they were new ones. Yeah, there are so many drones in this hive, it's not even funny. That's my bad. I'm gonna have to go another cycle of drones, which now they're filling it with honey, so that's probably not gonna happen. So anyway, not seeing our queen, but I do see eggs on this frame. So we did have varroa treatment in here, so hopefully it's not too big a deal that all those drones hatched out. Drones are more likely to get mites on them than worker bees. That's why we remove the drone frame every 3 weeks to get rid of mites. Yeah, these drones are just lumbering around everywhere here, eating the nectar and honey. I don't see our queen, but I did see eggs. She could be anywhere here. I think I'm going to do like I did with the other and just remove this box long enough to take the varroa treatment out, and then that's that. A nice fresh frame of wax here. Okay, so yeah. So here's a drone. He looks pretty new. A lot bigger than a worker bee. They also don't have stingers. But this guy looks kind of fuzzy, like he's recently hatched. So fortunately, if I had got in here a couple days ago, I probably could have removed all those their own pupa. Oh well. Well, I'm happy the hives are all looking pretty good considering we just went through a hurricane. Nothing too concerning jumping out at me. So hives are looking good. I don't see any major problems. Hopefully I haven't opened them up to robbing right now, but if I notice that, I'll come on out with some robbing screens. And I think we're in good shape. Thanks for watching.